Alright guys, hey, in this video we're going to work on this old car hood. I've already been out here getting after it. You can see where we cut to make this thing fit the car. We got that welded up, So we kind of go back and forth here. You're seeing paint stripper action. We do a little grinding here to get down so that paint stripper can hit metal, and here's some really strong stuff. Looks great. Just got to get it on wet. And then here is after the body work. There's the underside of the hood. All right, second round on the hood top, and it is looking good. It's already had polyester primer applied to it. It's got all of the blocking done. Going to do a final prime with the 2K urethane. We applied it on here, and you can see these are polyester primer popping through in a few spots. So we're going to go ahead and do 3 more coats of urethane primer on here so that she blocks off nice and straight. We did paint the underside of it flat black, and we've got it masked off so that we don't overspray it. Let's look at the side. All right, so you can kind of get an idea of the shine on the hood, what it's going to look like. It's getting pretty nice. It's got wax and grease remover on it. Just want to get it clean, pinky ring, so that this thing will be nice. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you're having a great day today. We're just trying to get this stuff here where it's got enough high build on it, we can get all the scratches out and be able to make this thing great again. You know what I mean? As you can see, this is unfortunate. 90-year-old sheet metal, might have a few dents or dings. This is the hood side that I cut off and I welded back together though. And then this one is just, it was pretty nice, realistically, for as old as it is. And we just prepped. This is that polyester primer over the top of epoxy. I don't put the polyester over bare metal. I know it says you can, but you can do a lot of things in life. And so here we are in the booth, and applying a medium coat of some epoxy over the top of sand screws, bare metal, that stuff, so that it has good corrosion protection. So our next step is to put the urethane primer on top of this so we can finish our blocking operations and get these hood sides nice and straight, looking good, smooth them all out, and get on to some paint work again. Kept you from dying. Usually take a razor blade and cut that little flap off of there so I don't have to worry about it. Strainer, stop. Which we're going to use. Lid. Primer gun.
So here we are applying that urethane primer that's already mixed up. Just spray it wet, 70% overlap, and give it flash time, 5, 7 minutes in between coats, something like that, especially in the nice spray environment spraying in here. And yeah, then 3 hours to dry before you start blocking.
Dust kicks up as the tires roll down the gravel road, miles of cold. Rusty hot rod in the drawer, freedom waits on the ride once more. Sunsets fall like the tree line, radio plays those tunes divine. Skies wide open, endless lane, leave behind the town's old chain. Rusty hot rod, let it fly, and in our head touch the sky. Cruising down this country street in the rear view, small town dreams.
Alright, so here we are. I've already blocked this thing with 180. After we primed it, we let it dry for 3 hours, guide coated it good with a contrasting color. 180 block it, and now I'm going back with 320, just taking out block marks, trying to smooth it up, and getting this thing ready to do a little wet sand in action. That's right. Oh yeah.
All right, so after the 320 blocking is all good, then I transition over to wet sanding. I do 400 grit wet, and then there's enough little sand throughs and burn throughs on this stuff. I'm going to end up putting a light coat of sealer on it, so I'm not going to bother sanding it any finer than 400. If we hit it with another coat of primer, then we could start out with some finer paper and just base coat directly over this. But base coat will only fill 600 to 800 grit scratches, okay? 600 grit if it's a solid color, 800 if it's a metallic. And some people might do coarser grits, but just through my experience, that's where I land on it. Hood is still here with the 320. Got that side done with 180, this side's done with 180, then 320. It's ready to get the final wet sand done to it, and we'll be able to one light coat of sealer, and that panel gets all solid blue. So she'll be in good shape. Whew, a lot of sanding. I mean, it's been off and on, about a week's worth of labor here to get to that point. And I didn't even strip the backs of this down to bare metal. I just stripped what needed it, sanded it smooth, and then I put some epoxy on the bare metal just so she wouldn't rust when we start wet sanding. We'll have to finish that up, and we'll flat black the inside before we do our paint work on the outside, just to kind of make it all disappear when the hood's shut, look like somebody cared. I don't know. Yep, that's where we're at on the 1935 Chevy Standard sedan. Man, they get dirty when they're sitting around in the shop. So don't have a ton of update this week, but that's kind of where we're at. We're trying to fill this hole here and make it a hood in there. You know what I mean? We got the thing pretty darn close. Transmission should be finished up, and you know, I just wanted to have that hood in process where as soon as the transmission's done in this thing, we can get a hood on it and we can be cruising in style, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate all the viewers. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I know this one's kind of short, and there's definitely a lot of progress. I did not record all of the hammering, beating, paint stripping mess that it was to get this hood back down to metal and make it right. But I will throw in pictures there so that you can see some of the process. I took pictures of it just to kind of keep us moving along and keep the history or the chronicling of doing this going. So the car is getting super close. So I believe the next place it'll be going is probably in my dad's garage. So that'll be cool stuff. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next video. Peace.